Hi guys, welcome to your channel. This is Victorious Virgo and my name is Vinoth here. And today I'm planning to do a quick reading for the full moon in Cancer. So let's see what I've done a Divine Feminine reading separately. So if your Divine Feminine's watching here, you can watch the other video which is posted together. So and welcome Divine Masculines. So I see few Divine Masculines watching the video. I hope you are not offended in any way. I only want, I just do this because I just want to make sure that you understand the power that you hold within you. And though I can switch my energy between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, my natural state is more of Divine Feminine. That's why I just more gravitate towards that. So okay, so let's see. So what's the activation for the Prime Ninja Spirit Guide? Soul Spirit, please clear all the old energies, any energy that is not supposed to be here, any low vibration energies, anything that is not for our highest good. Please clear them from the space, from this video, from this reading, to ensure that the appropriate messages are provided for the people, for the masculines or the collective who are watching. Let this message reach them at the right time and give them the information that they are looking for, which is for the highest good of all. So thank you guys. This is general reading, so nothing specific. It would be more generically about what to expect and what to do for this full moon. So Divine Masculine Collective. So what's going on? What are the activations for the Divine Masculines during this full moon? What are the activations for the Divine Masculines? Okay, 3 things. We have realization, crown chakra. I'm just going to use this here, keep this here. Okay, so realization. So this is the frequency activated. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Wow, exactly as I was starting this Divine Masculine. So I hope you realize the power that you hold and how great you people are as well. So that is just make sure that you come to terms with it, and this is getting activated as well. So make sure that you increase your vibration and to realize more further. It might be hard for you initially, but just is all part of the divine plan. So the more faster you wake up to this truth, it's be good for you. Okay, so the next is there's an activation of the crown chakra, which is the frequency crown chakra. The violet flower of life supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So yeah, there's crown chakra activations going to happen for you, Divine Masculines. Again, this will allow you to have connection with these. So far, I think most of the Divine Masculines have been put under spells, put under so much of spell work, black magic and all these things to keep you asleep basically, and keep you manipulated, keep you in places where you just couldn't realize who you are actually. So that is all getting cleared. And yes, so the communication, the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So this is very true. So just make sure that, see, any information that you get through your media or through just any ways, means and forms, just if you are doubtful about it, if it's going to trigger you something, just find out if it's really something that you need to really work on, or is it something important to take on. So just bring it to your art space and let it feel how do you feel about it, and based on that, either accept or reject that information. So these three activations are happening now, so which is kind of nice. So what's going on with the spiritual journey? What's going on the spiritual journey? The divine masculine is this full moon. So what's going on for divine masculine this full moon? Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Okay. So what else? Two cards. Wow, divine masculines. What else do you want? Maybe overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. And then you have uncovering treasures. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. This is more, yeah, we're talking about, I think this talks about the shadow self, shadow side, and to uncover the treasures that you have there hidden as you do your shadow work. If you know, I mean, if you're doing it, it is great. Infinite abundance is pouring into your life. Wow, divine masculines, I think this is the time to really be happy about what's going on in your life. So great, that's great news. So now let's get into more of from the moon. This is like a Queen Moon Oracle deck actually. So let's see what's for this full moon, what comes. I'll read from book some important additional messages, or this has more messages from the book, so I'll read from the book. So okay, so okay, okay. Okay, for divine masculine, what's that? What's going on with this full moon? What is that they need to be aware of? Wow. Okay, let's see. Good Lord, what's going on? I don't know. Divine masculines, don't be overexcited. Just keep. Okay, so sovereignty. Okay. So full moon power. Wow. And then can I get one more? Okay, this could release. This came in Divine Feminine as well, so this is common general thing that we need to do, release. Okay, I'm just going to quickly read from the book. Where's the book? Yes, I got it. 41. Sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite desperate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. So the affirmation is, I reign over my own realm. Goddess of the moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine divine and features in the mythologies from almost every corner of the globe, from Diana of the ancient Rome and Greek, Artemis to the Semitic Aster and Hina of Polynesia. The link with the feminine divine and the lunar planets and cycles is a strong one. The goddess in all these myriads of forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women that they naturally had power as well. Okay. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, when we reign our own lives, it is us that take responsibility for our own change and decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers, and as the buck stops here, therefore it is worth us investing in growing our own self-awareness, our own self-trust, self-care, and self-esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as a queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This does not mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and great love for all, as well as for ourselves. It does not mean we may have to push against those who do not respect our lines in the sand. Okay, so yeah, this talks about establishing to take our own responsibilities and ensure that we kind of have a boundaries set, and also to know our power and to also keep know that we can influence people and to become the best selves. And once we know that, and also to we have a great influence on people, so use that and not to kind of become like tyrants or anything. So just to make sure that we bring a more awareness to the people and bring about changes in their lives as well. So that is what is being called for. The next one is 16 power. Full moon power. Step into your true power. Shine brightly. Do not hide who and what you are. The time is right to attract big things to yourself. Ancestral energy is important. Open your mind to large possibilities. Big magic can be wrought. I have power. It is real. Say this affirmation. Go outside on a clear night and look up. Hopefully you'll see the stars twinkling. If you are really lucky, you might see the swirling Milky Way spilling across the darkness. And then there she is, the big full moon, unmistakably in her glory and power. She moves the earth itself, stabilizes it into its orbit. She releases and pulls the seas. She is the object of devotion, the inspiration of poems, the realm of goddess, and she has witnessed the very first of us rise up 2 legs and venerate her. Generation after generation, we have stood barefoot under the same moon, wishing, setting intentions, dancing, and drawing our grateful powers. You are made of a very swirling matters that is the stuff of the stars. You are pure possibility, changing constantly, renewing and transforming. Take this moment to recognize the power and rejoice in it, for your next step is precursor to your future self. Wow, that's wonderful. So please know your power. That's what I was talking about. You're powerful. So this is all more to do with your self-realization, taking responsibility, knowing your power. With great power comes great responsibility. So as a Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man comes. I remember that. So just remember that, and then also be responsible with your powers that you have. So 7 and 27. Okay. Let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits do not engage you anymore, as the payoff is not enough. You are ready to make room for bigger, brighter, and more aligned things. The affirmation is, I freely release what I no longer need. There is a payoff if you decide to finally release something we no longer need. The payoff is as an individual as you are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. The secret of effectively releasing what no longer serves is, in fact, knowing that the payoff will be indeed worth it, which makes it super important to know that the positive payoff may be. For example, giving up a habit such as smoking, which we know is detrimental to our body in that it is cancer causing, amongst many other nasty things, as payoffs. What the most important payoff is for you may be different for someone else. What the most important payoff is for you may be different for someone else who's giving up the habit, but it needs to be clear to your mind, body, and spirit. You might give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or that your children and others around you aren't exposed to the smoke and chemicals, that you live longer, or that the money that you're wasting on cigarettes could be used for something that is more in line with what you really want, such as travel or home, all, all which is a real payoff for which it is worth releasing the habit. In magic, in particular in spellcraft, the art of release after raising power is vital to its effectiveness. Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe, the deities, in a focused way, it remains stagnant and stuck. This can cause us to feel overwhelmed. Okay, so this talks about release, which is the general thing which we need to do when we come across the full moons. So I believe the message is straightforward there. So whatever you have to release, please do release it. I'm not saying that I've tried to release few times, and about 1 or 2 times I was not successful, but then afterwards I was releasing many things. So it was, yes, so know why you are releasing, what is the real reason you want to release, and then set the intention and let it go. Let it go. Okay, I didn't call it. It's time to give rather than take in. So let me take this. I'm going to go and try this up. Okay. What else? Give me 2 more cards for divine masculine. So be bold and make the first move. Okay, this came in divine feminines also. So One more card, please. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Wow, finally. Surrender everything to divine. Masculines. Even if feminines you're watching, it could work. I mean, all these would apply to you as well, but more specifically for masculines. Guys, I believe so this was the full moon reading, short reading I wanted to do and check what's going on. So I hope you had you kind of got some information as to what's going on and what you need to focus on, and I hope you have a good full moon and see the transformation that you might be going through. So we wish you all the best for that, and thanks for watching my video, and if you like it, please do like and share this video, and if not otherwise as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you guys.